Okay, so we Gucci. Hmm, really? Let's just see. Hey, everybody. Grand Rising. What's up with you? Yeah, I just want to thank God, first of all, because this worked. Like, y'all, they wouldn't let me go live on here. So, like, for a while. And y'all who already know, I've been, doing this for a minute. So now you want to come and try to tell somebody, like, y'all look really retarded. I appreciate you, though, because that just means one thing. All right. Regardless, I wish you happiness and love and good sleep at night. What's up, everybody else? So this is episode 7 and 8. I have to go through my stuff to see like where I was at. So I'll be doing everything like this from now on. All I needed was a caw. Something about that bird call. Woo. Shout out to the ones with wings. And some of you elders, y'all about to really be in for a surprise. It's about the children of the future. Mm. I got a bowl of cereal. And this is a bowl of cereal. Yeah, this is a bowl. Mm. I didn't mean to be smacking. But let's see what's happening. Spirit guides and angels, I appreciate you for the barriers broken. I appreciate you for optimisticness. I appreciate you for my children, my life. The fact that I can basically have a home to go to and all this great stuff. I appreciate the little things that people take for granted every day. I want to show gratitude to it. Protect me from those who wish me no good. Keep them away from me. I'm sorry. 'Cause a lot of y'all, you be trying that flip flop shit. I see you. Womp, womp, womp. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so right side you have Earth Angel message protected by her, she, or something about Hershey's chocolate. He, she. Aquí estamos al pendiente. Saludos amigos desde North Carolina. Or they would say Carolina del Norte. So something about Carolina, North Carolina. Here we are on the lookout. Greetings, friend from North Carolina. So somebody, I guess it's an angel message, or this could be another kind of message where they're like, yoo-hoo, hey from North Carolina, or they're from there, or they got family there or something, or they're, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Something about remember what your old pal said. Something about Jesse. Something about Buzz, Jesse, and Woody. And then the left side, you got Moses and the burning bush. Chapter 2, verse 6. Something about CNA, and then a CNA2 and an LPN. Any woman labeled black, they would call that. If they if they can't have you, I guess they won't let anyone have you. So a lot of you gotten spiritually attacked because of like people sending people who may have issues you didn't know, or they're trying to say you don't deserve a opportunity, a chance because of something dealing with this. But then the root of the problem, the cause, because of roots and spells, witchcraft and wizardry. Something about that they forgot the fine print. Because somebody, you can't fool them. I'm sorry. I mean, you can try to make them look stupid, but you know, you're gonna be making yourself look stupid. Because somebody, they're really good by themselves. Like, you don't really need someone else. To have someone else is a plus. And then we have and she had opened it. She saw the child, and behold, the babe wept. And she had compassion on him, and said, this one of the Hebrews' children. This is one of the Hebrew children. Then said his sister to Pharaoh's daughter, shall I go and call to thee a nurse of the Hebrew women, that she may nurse the child for thee? So I think this is what it's come to. Uh, cries out for help, potential, you know, abandonment issues. But it seems like, yeah, Ace of Chalice. It seems like somebody wanted this for someone, and it's like a scripted play or a scripted thing where somebody, you're the problem of why someone is weeping, crying, and whatever. Someone had to create a decoy to diffuse the fact that they were the one who actually did something to somebody. Someone is realizing that more than ever. Yeah, Seven of Wands with the Three of Pentacles, book 73 on page 456 talks about, it says at the top, um, God delivers the righteous. So something about invested time, investments and whatnot, or whatever people been spending their time doing, Seven of Wands meaning. And then the Three of Pentacles, that is in reverse, that I cut the deck at. So something about this triangle or the stories, something about Ezekiel 42 verse 6, these three stories is not adding up. So someone, you're not involved in this and they're trying to get you involved in this. Like, you could have had a problem or something like that, but they're trying to put you in the situation because of that problem. But the problem is they're realizing that you're not the problem. They were set up. So, but they took something from you. They had to do certain things to make it seem as if you're the problem. And this is what it's come down to. Now their best choice is to see what you would say if they ask you something. Maybe Seven of Chalice with the Seven of Wands. I was about to say it too, something about your kids. Somebody's being really fucked up. Like, they're so fucked up. How fucked up are they? Um, yeah, something about 73. I keep in 37. So Psalms 37 and 73. Yep. Somebody did this because you were going to get true love, or someone actually loved you. This could have been someone on their way, or they went to some people, thought it was this and that and the third, and they were devoting how they loved you or was admired by you, and they did not like that, but the person didn't know that they didn't like you. They know now, because some of y'all be out here yelling and hollering and then blah 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 about people and what they did wrong, not realizing it's not up to you about what that is. As a reader or any kind of divinator, you need to acknowledge, okay, something looks wrong, but that don't mean you're right about how it looks. Okay. I don't know. Psalms 37 said, what's it? God's something about wickedness confronted to God or something of the nature. With the magician. Yeah, something about seeing 1111 or 11. So what did y'all do January 11th? New moon in Capricorn. Somebody from the new moon in Scorpio to the new moon in Capricorn. Because first of all, there's a confusion about who you are due to respectfully Ophiuchus coming around, because with Ophiuchus, it basically is trying to say I'm a Scorpio and I'm a Sagittarius. See, with me having the midheaven subconscious, I am that I am. So it doesn't matter about what someone said, I am in a story that they have. They can make it seem like it's very true, but I mean, okay. God is, y'all gonna learn that there's something higher than you. Not even I can fathom it. So anyway, what you do on the 11th, and someone was very heavily doing manipulative things from November all the way to now. So this is the perfect time to get things done in Aquarius season. If you felt the vibe. If you want to book a reading, you can. There's surveys in the description box. Let me know how I done. I really am open to whatever. You can say I'm the worst ever. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, this was an attack on a family. And look at the numbers, 115, 511. So, let's see. Let's see. Where are you? Give me a second. Okay, everyone. My apologies. My apologies. All right. So something about the book of numbers. Someone is very synchronizational, I would say. Um, Messing with someone who's a little more synchronizational, like they see farther than what you see, even if they seen the same thing. Somebody wants to try and trap somebody so they can have that. No. Dedication offerings. Yep. 51115. Someone done an offering, especially with this cup here. I got up this morning and I have a cup of water on my table. I put lime and other things in it, and then I noticed a bit of some, because this was fairly new that I done, and I put it on my table, and I noticed I need to change the water. But I literally did this days ago, and that doesn't usually happen. So something about lime water, especially with the green and this right here. Something about lime water. Drinking a lot of water with lime. Something about lime and coconuts. Somebody was trying to manipulate, or they said something about what you did. If you did something recently with a lime and a coconut, and it's like, okay, your business. Okay. Somebody thinks it is because they're trying to say because of real estate law that they own you, but they need to read the fine print of those things. Because if that's the case and you're defacing property, not treating it properly, like someone set you up, you're stupid. I hate to say it, but you are. You're dumb. Because you didn't see this shit. They set you up so they can take the very thing that they wanted because they wanted it first or some shit. Like, it's a lot of arguing about this. Somebody wants y'all very bad. Like, they want you so bad they're willing to conjure up problems for you where it looks like you're the problem and the only solution will be to go to them or some whack shit like that. When I say somebody is lit, Cray, they is. And then something about 511, the Rose of Sharon, chapter 12, verse 14. I remember a while ago, y'all. I was saying chapter 11, verse 14 of Ecclesiastes, and I noticed I was like, oh no, that's not even like a scripture. You never know. So they probably took it out then. You gotta be open to possibilities. But I was like, oh my God, y'all, I was wrong. It's chapter 12 of Ecclesiastes, verse 14. So December 12:12, really 12:11 to 12:14 could be significant, especially 11. Verse 11 says, the words of the wise are as golds and as nails fastened by the masters of assemblies, which are given from one shepherd. Yeah, something about this right here. You see how it's like one cup, and then you have this person. Somebody, someone did like manifestations that result to like stealing. I think someone's trying to literally take someone's children. They're using like all kinds of things. It could be truth and a bit of lies. Like, but I mean, because we have the cup here, and then the magician in reverse. So it's a bit of truth and lies. Someone's an author, a book writer, and they did. Somebody slowed up the process of your book. They then went and did a book themselves. Copycats. Now, if you see that shit, I don't care if they're a celebrity. You won. Like, if they gotta do all that, you gotta understand. So, verse 14, for God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. See, this is the problem. They didn't know everything. This is someone who thought they knew everything. And now, yeah, the death with the King of Swords. Their words and their sources, sorcery, etc. They thought they knew everything. But the problem is they don't. Make it where y'all can see. My apologies having to do it this way. That lets you know they did that on purpose. I think somebody did something to my phone where I can't go live on my actual phone. That don't make sense. So anyway, we had the death right here. Yes, they feel like something isn't fair, but it is. Because they didn't know. Well, that's the point of God or the entity in which whatever y'all believe it is. Because here's the thing, in order for that entity to be that entity, they can't let you know everything. I mean, as intelligent as we all are and gifts that we have to let go and let some higher source deal with our issues. So this Five of Pentacles, some kind of care giver, like maybe you give child support to someone or you have given child support, or you supported children, take it how it resonates, and someone was a supposedly supposed to care for them. Somebody's being Someone is being actually evil towards children. You just don't see it. Like I don't like for example, if your mother or father was a little bit evil towards you, I'm sorry. I'm not really too big banking on like having the children around them. A lot of y'all fall short to that, and then your children when they get older be telling y'all shit. But how if they can't respect you and you're their child, what makes you think they're gonna respect your child? I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck about who I offend. How does that work? If anything, fine. Because at the same time, regardless, uh, a lot of you adults, you use your power fucked up. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't be forgiven. We all fall short. But certain shit, yeah, five of wands in reverse with a ten of chalice. You do. You do. You have. And you want to argue. Not in here. Don't nobody care about that. Because the truth is, somebody know in the family. Crazy part is just because everybody don't know the things that you and your child have argued about, said, da 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 da, but other things have obviously been known to the family. You're not getting away either. Especially if you want to have conversation with everyone else about a issue where you know you were the problem, but hey, the child grew up on you and they are actually okay with it. Like they learned it built them. It didn't break them. It built them. Because how they're gonna treat their kids, what they're gonna get in life versus what you could have had in life. And then let's just say someone's trying to bring up lewdness when they're full of lewd themselves in a certain way they didn't see. Moon. Mhm. Cut the deck at the temperance as well. They something about someone is balanced with good and evil. Somebody keep trying to comfort them. Mm. And with this children and stuff like that, it could be family. Unfortunately, we have the world in reverse. Something about God is making an escape route for that person. Because if y'all, I don't know who this is. If you are family noticing that somebody is going through or somebody trying to put certain situations at bay where somebody looks as if they're crazy, they need to go to a psych ward or something. The problem is there's evidence on you. You didn't even know. You thought you was down by law. Hmm. So the world is in reverse. Because the world didn't give it and they can't take it either. This is also let's see, five. What about the maiden search? There's a maiden or a woman or a man. It's funny how there's a woman here searching for a child. I was in my spiritual bath and I was thinking of that song. There's a voice that cries out in the silence, searching for a heart that is desperate, longing for a child that will give it their all, give it all. He wants it all. It's something about that song. Yeah, something about someone is searching for a child. Something about the fig tree, green figs, vines. Something about tender. So something about chicken tenders, grapes. Maybe these are things that a child likes. I mean, we talk about offerings, so somebody could be taking a child out to eat, or you are being treated as a child of the Most High. Someone's gonna take you out. These might be things you like. Something about chicken, fruit, something about birds, like heavy on the birds, feathers, especially if they're white for some odd reason. Cause we have a bird right here, and then other things surrounding it. Somebody doesn't know that regardless, they don't have to be with you. Like this is the sad reality that someone realized, and it could be a mother who didn't understand their child, or a father who didn't understand their child, or someone who wants to. It's like spiritual adoption, but this is like initiation as well, where somebody wants to manipulate a situation. Like they manipulate the whole situation, but see, the the only person that could validate this, even though it just seems very like, damn, you just want to, open up all their wounds, don't you? But you claim you love them. Let it go. Somebody using your child to heal the wound that you have is not really a good idea. You're going to form wounds in them, and then they're going to come back to you. And I don't know how that's going to be. Somebody, their life or what you had going on in your life has nothing to do with them. Or blaming somebody else when they were supposed to look after a child. Maybe you was at work, or like accidents, like how Janet Jackson was acting as a wife to another person in Why'd I Get Married. She said she didn't check to see if the car seat was secure, and it was raining. She slid off the road and the child is dead. Some things, some things are very painful, and someone has been in search for a child for the longest, but someone that the child loved at one point, or they knew based off their natal chart and shit like that who the child would love. So this same person that this person is associated with, they used this information for them and against them at the same time, because now they're in a place of, I don't know what to do. How do I fix this? It's something about Psalm 73. God delivers the righteous. I don't know who needs to hear this, but if you basically know you tried what you could, even with, people want to bring up wrongs that you've done when you were a kid, all the way up to now. And it's something about the daughters of the now. Got a reading like that on my channel. Might need to go. Might. Because this sounds like someone who was jealous of a child's future, or how a child is treated by the other parent, and it was never spoken on. This is someone who has like mother father issues. Someone could be saying you have these issues when you really don't. You could be a person, like, not that you don't care about your parents or where you come from, but you don't have the concerns that they have, or you notice the hurt that they have. That has nothing to do with you. This is this is kind of fucked up, disturbing that somebody would just play with somebody like that. Like they trusted you, yo. Like no, I'm talking about the person. Let me elaborate. Let me elaborate. Something about the E-Lab. The E-Lab. Um, this is fucked up because they trusted you to do right, and you're over here manipulating their energy. And this is probably a reverse psychology. Look, sounds like a child crying out, searching for a true, like, safe haven where they can be themselves but take care of business. This sounds like a grown ass man, a grown ass woman, where The mother-like energy, father-like energy, both take out resonates, whatever. Maybe they never knew their parents, adoptive, it doesn't matter. What I'm getting at is they were searching for some like safety, like where they can be themselves and be free, but also they're not lazy. They get off their tail and they take care of things. Five of Pentacles. It's just, it's a bit of a hard thing. Something about earth angels, messages that they get, especially if they see 1111, or they could be life path number 1 or 2, 1, 2, or 3, 0, 1, 2, or 3, 4 included. They could be seeing those numbers in any kind of way, especially 1 through 5. Any numbers 1 through 12 with the world 21 in reverse. This is crazy. No compassion, just blaming somebody. They went so far they're blaming a child when you are the parent. Or they would say, you know I'm not responsible for you. After a certain point you knew better, da 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 da, but then forget what the word of God says. But you love the Lord. You need to go back and read. You didn't read it, the fine print and everything. Crazy part, where that now this is the outcome. I don't know, need to hear it, but this is the outcome that I'm feeling in my heart to say. The child is not going to seek vengeance. They're going to move on and find someone else to do it because you didn't want to. But the problem is, this child is vulnerable in a situation, or this is someone's story. They were vulnerable in a situation where they, like, you could be a child of, and then finish the next line. It doesn't matter, whichever what you want to say, Ochun, Ogun, Orishas, I don't care. If you're saying you're the child of and finish the next line, what I'm getting at is you were in search of, or this is your journey or something like that, something like it. And someone is deep, or someone actually ended up finding trust, trust accounts, breach of trust, etc. No legal advice in the description box. I do have my real estate law certification. I do have my degree in criminal justice, the science of. I'm not perfect, but I have it. And yeah, this, something about seeing 820 on the phone. Something about, it's very clear, 2020, that these two, or something about the two, could have been around that 222 portal. Something ain't right about it. Someone is literally blaming a child, like, that they had, or, you know, you did this, you need to stop acting. This is like a precious moment, literally a precious moment that was a lot of pressure and stuff. Um, where, like, Monique, even though it was just a movie, they would say, played the mother of Precious, and she was like, "Ain't nobody effing raped you." I'm not saying that she didn't have problems like stealing and da da da, but when you look at what was going on at home, like, okay, having food, water, shelter is one thing, but literally feelings involved, manipulating someone, making them feel like they're not like the rest of the kids or some odd shit like that. It was always, um it was just weird. But someone, the mother loved you. It's just, I don't, now that you are where you are, you see who was actually manipulating your mother's energy. You are where you are, you actually see who's manipulating your father's energy. This is why you can't really fuck with any of those entities in the back. See, this is the problem. Somebody sees and they don't trust none of y'all. Like, they trust their, who they know to an extent, but they move forward knowing that they can't help them either until they see what they need to see. But in due process of that, What comes out is basically people playing the blame game, because not everybody is going to do as you do, not blame them, be strong enough to move forward. Or the reason why someone can see versus everyone else who can't, even if you explained it to them, they will take it out of context and then other things will go wrong. This is why this person, this child, probably a grown ass person or a child who's growing up early, everyone has a story. This is something of it. Take what resonate, leave what doesn't, because not everything is about you. Little bits and pieces, if anything. Pisces is etymology, the pieces to a puzzle. I remember I was in the Sister Act play, then I tried to try out for the Newies, and the director was like, I'm gonna put the pieces together. And it's like, if you watch my channel, you don't have to like me. I really think it's like she does. I think it's just a facade. But it was cute, like how I seen, oh dang, you're using something I would say. You just trying to find a way to not let me know that you saying it. Let alone didn't even get into play. But it's okay. The point is, when they have to piggyback ride off of you, you won. Uh-huh. Yeah. Do I care? Nope. Bet you do though. The point I'm trying to get at is this. We're here now. There's nothing anyone can do, not even you, collective. You gotta keep moving. It hurts. Woo! Shedding the tears, the pain, and everything. It hurt. Especially with this cup chalice here. Someone you cried a lot. It's an eye right there. Something about damn. What Cole said, a whale could have swam in them tears, fam. Mm. Somebody wants something so bad they gonna break down. They're gonna break it down if they got to. This is a musician, music, um, a form of storytelling. I don't know how y'all tell stories. Yep, Three of Swords. Someone is not gonna allow something to hurt them, stop them. Like, this is someone who's guarding their heart. Like they just can't anymore. Coming from house 214, yeah, they just can't no more. Or they can't allow a bunch of ones, twos, potentially four, five, definitely, and two and one. Somebody seeing 1221, that's reflection time, like 1001 reflection time. Um 111 is reflection time of the future of one being 11. 222 is the reflection time of two seeing itself as unity or different in the future as 22. Take out resonates. These are times that not only tell you synchronizationable truths, but more like where you want to be in the same sense. I don't know which one y'all see. It could be 111, 111 with 11 out here. Any number with 11. So like 311, 511, 211. Um, definitely 333. Definitely 555. 111 especially. 222. If you're seeing 221, something about at the break or the brim or the brink of something. Something about that song when Nikki was like, greatness is what we're on the brink of. Something about a moment for life. Something was very short lived for someone, or it only lasted for a certain amount of time. Something about your childhood, you were like, dang, I was literally just like 14, now I'm 41. What the world? Something about that song, soon I'll be 60 years old. Something about somebody just wants to be happy. Like, this shit is a disaster. What's the last one? Yeah, the King of Pentacles. This is not what someone wanted, but it's what you got, or something like that. Something about a clean bill of health as well. You got the Six of Chalice in reverse. Someone you just need to ask and you will receive, but not asking or keeping something to yourself. Something about what's on your heart. You know, no one can help you if you don't say something. A lot of you feel like you can't. Like this is too fucking complicated for. I can't say that to them. Yeah, something about 214. This is on someone's heart. Something about their son or their daughter with the sun in reverse. It's giving daughter though. Everybody's so focused on the boys. Not that they don't need focus, but if the boys come from the women, and then the boys help the women, or they well, let me rephrase that. If the boys come from the women as them being their mother, and then you have the men who help the women create these boys and girls, then it's a hand in hand thing. I don't even see what the fucking argument is about that. So you're gonna save one, say fuck the other one. This is what this is about. But somebody moved on. It's somebody else haunted about it. Somebody doesn't care no more. Yep, they moving on into their dreams. What they want, what they could have, because they can't. Something about somebody could be saying, what makes you so special? This is what happened with me. You're not going to succeed. Four of Wands in reverse. Someone is already wishing ill intent on someone's success. Their celebrations. It could have been recently someone's birthday. Mm. Look, you don't have to really fuck with them if you don't. But wishing ill intent and causing confusion and manipulative situations in their life didn't help either. Now did it, pumpkin pie? All right. So what we're gonna do is go over the river through the woods to my grandma's house. Rest always merry. What in the hell is this? My grandma talk a lot. Ain't he go lie? Shoot, everybody know Mary. Yep. But when she be talking, boy, yeah, somebody even fuck with the wrong one. Somebody got a Mary in their family or something about Mary could be significant. Somebody may want to marry someone, but this Three of Swords in reverse. Like, I'm not gonna hurt you no more. Please take my offer. I love you. I don't know, y'all. Yeah, something about the stroke of 12 spells are broken, but this is upright. Something about nope, reset, redo, or something like that. It says, but new judgment if unethicalness appears. If you see 1224 or 1242, yep, 1212 as well, but with 1224. Something about these times 1212, 1224, and 1242. Something about old maid, young looking, maybe old soul. Something about forever young. Somebody wants to start over. Yeah, love and happiness. Algorithm, algae, rhythm, all green lights, let's go. Something about what are you waiting for? Somebody wants someone to just, get the moving, get the walking and what you want. Like, this is what you want, right? Or something like that. Something about it's never easy, but, it'll be worth it because this is what you wanted, remember? Or something like, I think that's manipulative a little bit. Somebody's very manipulative with that. Be careful. It sounds manipulative. Especially with magician in reverse. Yeah, it do sound manipulative. Wow. Sideways. Something about side eyeing came out. Both of them sideways. Let's go out on a few dates. I know you, but want to get to know you on a deeper level. We have Scorpio. Scorpio, something about that song Scorpio by Moneybagg Yo. Somebody was all about someone was attracted to someone because they had things. They're cup runneth over, all this stuff. But they didn't understand that they were a manipulative person. Scorpio, you could be that manipulator or somebody is it's really somebody Scorpio, they just didn't understand that they had to look at themselves. You could be who you are and it's fucked up. But the point is they kind of was with you doing it, whatever that was, or whatever. So yeah, some about these wills trust estate hider, seeker, and finder, the oracle of the water signs, because Scorpio is about negotiation and facilitation. Someone is a true like oracle in real life. Someone was pulling at somebody else's energy. Not that they were not an oracle in real life themselves, but it's like you are. Yeah, S Corp. Yeah, you are. But you gotta understand what somebody else was. I think they get it now. You didn't see what someone else was really about until the shit came crashing down. Something about the all this falling apart. It's kind of like 9/11, but real fucked up. And if anybody lost anybody 9/11, I apologize for that. As far as the feeling, like bringing it up might annoy you, so just in case. Um, yeah, something about judgment, Magic Man, heart, CVD cases. Mm, mm. Yeah, like I remember with my children, my three children that I have, they gave the father custody, temporary custody. And I went home, y'all, like we all the way home. Somebody just enjoyed that shit. I know they did. It's okay. Anyway, I'm alive because I could have died that day of a broken heart. I could have. No, like literally. My heart screamed the way it felt and everything. I could have died that day. So I know for a fact from that moment and all the things, and when I start to realize and da 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 what I want, who I am, just exploring. There's still no evidence that I hurt any fucking body. I mean, they can say that, but it takes a person who knows how that looks to say that. So that's my argument. Anyway, the point I'm trying to get at is I knew, and it just really hurts to this day that somebody can just sit here and act like I'm just losing my mind and I'm crazy. All right, well, good luck trying to. 'Cause I'm sorry, I can't trust something, somebody, and whatever after that. Like women could be hollering and screaming and all of this, and y'all just look like, well, what the fuck is your problem? Like a dude, he was doing tarot cards and he was like, women who show they breasts and shit, I don't gotta do all that. Well, just take your shirt off, bruh, and the hoes will stop breathing. Or you would say you don't do that, chocolate pan. But at the end of the day, what are they doing to you? Women, so it's okay for men to express their um basically their how can I put it, their masculinity in ways that are masculine, like boxing, UFC fights, beating people up. You might not be. You could be yelling at them, making them feel small, like this guy did. Nothing at all. They will say, "Oh, that's right." But I'm a woman who's been fully clothed, and you know, usually that's 9 times out of 10 is how I dress. And I've been raped before, more than once in my life. So I guess that's my fault. Or you gonna go try digging to find a way to justify. So, like Nas said, to my brothers with daughters, I call this. So you see how God gets you back? 9 times out of 10, you have a damn daughter, and then you have to hope and pray nothing happens to her. Hmm. Hate to say it, but I mean, there was a pastor, y'all. He was like talking about a man is gonna be a man. A woman shouldn't dress like this. You shouldn't have these short shorts on. Da da da. Oh, what about the women who's fully dressed, minding their business? There's women who wear. They feel like, oh, you shouldn't wear tight clothes, but there's women who still get abused. What about the women in? There's so many stories of women in the Middle Eastern, fully clothed, nothing shown, just their eyes, still getting raped. It's nothing more than you men just want power and you don't accept who a woman truly is. You want to use your masculinity to say that you have a right to take control of her, regardless if she's doing right or wrong. Well, what about the little boys? I didn't say they don't go through. I'm not talking about that right now. I would have to be a little boy or a man to understand that. I'm not. I have a son go. So even flip scenario, I get it. My children's father has his stories to tell when it comes to manipulation of sexualness. We had these talks plenty of times, but what I don't understand is, the abuse. And I mean, I remember he was telling me last time he put his hands on me about his sexual frustration. Like, what does that have to do with me? We're not having sex anymore, nothing like that. I can't even be around just for my kids. So if you'll use that as a way to weaponize and say that you deserve some pussy, basically, you gotta understand who you're saying you are. Well, that's him. Well, that's my story. You can't take it from me now, can you? Just a bell, think again, come again. Yeah, watch out. And I hope this helps. I really do. I don't care about how people feel anymore. Whatever come out, you may say I'm insensitive, and that's very sharkish of me, but it's very sharkish of you. the shit that I know. But I'm gonna be very careful. If anything, use myself as an example. That's how you become a true person of the arts. You don't drag somebody else with you or play the blame game. Y'all soft out this bitch. Y'all not really hard for real. But you love portraying that you are. You're really soft. Yep. Yeah, somebody did something on the new moon. So now you're pouring into yourself. Stop doing the moon magic. You look stupid. Bring love into the situation. The energy is gaining momentum. Waxing moon in reverse. Yeah, I was fully clothed at Walmart. You can't just dress how you want at Walmart if you're an employee. This old man, y'all, grabbed me. And a lot of people around has seen it. And what I don't understand is why the hell is y'all acting like, what I'm saying, he ain't do what you just saw. This is why women don't take y'all motherfuckers seriously. I was in a whole relationship. I didn't really cheat on him. He would say I did. Nah, I don't look at it as cheating. I look at it as you get what you asked for. So you cheated. Nah, I'm just not gonna tell you our business. Anyway, he wants me back though. Ain't that weird? Anyway, fully dressed. This man grabbed me because he wanted a hug. I'm like, I'll give you a handshake. And he just grabs me by my wrist. Something about cuffs. If y'all don't understand what I'm saying and you are men who may watch me, you're a part of the problem. I don't give a fuck. And bitches, if you hyping the niggas up, you're a part of the problem too. I don't care what you talking about at all. Yep, they planning to do something. The new moon in Capricorn was already planned. So this is 9 out of 10 while one of Chalice and the Magician in Reverse came out. Yep, that shit gonna backfire. Cause something about the full moon in Capricorn. And my grandma over the river through the woods with my grams, she's a Capricorn and I got two Capricorn spots. I think I know a motherfucking devil when I see one. And then when I someone who's it looks like they're doing things that's wrong, but it was really not really, but I can get why you say that. Anyway, they have plans to do something the full and something about the full moon in Capricorn, the end of a tough cycle approaches. Someone you're literally right there. Something about the brink, the brim, and this is a moment that you're gonna everyone's gonna recognize this for the rest of their lives for what it is, aka God is real. So the full moon in Gemini, the answers you need are coming. So something about the new moon in Gemini, because the full moon was 11/27/23. So something about 12/27/23. That was, I believe it was it Leo or Cancer. One of them. One of the moons. It was either the full moon in Cancer or the full moon in Leo. And it's something about them as well. Meditate and contemplate the new moon in Pisces. So something about the new moon in Gemini and the new moon in Pisces. Because the full moon in Pisces was August 31st. So something about May 31st. I was watching a reader doing a Sagittarius, something about Linda. Um, I was watching a Sag reading she was doing, and she called out May 25th and May 31st. There's two Geminis that I know very close to me with those dates of birth. And it's like, okay. And the opposite of Sag is Gemini. Somebody keeps trying to mess with somebody's family, but they don't want to take accountability. They don't want to do the ultimate sacrifice. Like that means because they signed up for some shit they thought they was gonna make you suffer. When now they're suffering. I don't know what to tell you because ain't nobody about to you didn't even want to listen to your child and somebody I remember it's a woman, get what she calls herself, cosmic goddess or some shit. She was like, oh, there's a daughter who has to save her father and it's like everybody they feel like they know everything and it's like if you're not the motherfucker that's going through it, can you shut the fuck up please? Like that is annoying. I think I speak for a lot of people on that. You're not helping the situation, you're taunting it because you don't even understand you chose a side. You just don't want people to get that about you. Leave them the fuck alone. That is not what you want because you think you know everything. You do not. They're a contract breaker, especially with spells coming out. Because guess what? Unethicalness was caught. This is why there will be what they call, what people will say it looks like or whatever, a spiritual reset. Somebody, and it has something to do with being, or something about forever, looking young, something about forever young. Somebody doesn't want to do something, but they don't want to, they, someone just listened to someone they shouldn't have listened to. They were with someone they shouldn't have been with because this person wanted someone, whoever the fuck they are, all to themselves. They were jealous a lot. They wouldn't allow someone to love and be free and love someone else, love others. This could be because of like potential cheating, infidelity, but then attacking the other individuals who get it, basically the youth of the future I would say the youth of truth. You can be a person that's like 54 and you just got a youthful soul. It take out resonate. So it's just it's funny how I say that number. It's about 54 keys. But so the 717 prediction of 1954 then something about a jazz festival like Mardi Gras and great stuff. Like somebody's pissed. Oh yeah, I would be mad too. I mean, but this is something that they truly want. This is something they deserve. They shouldn't have to like, you know, get caught up in contracts. Cause they gonna see right through the shit. That's why this person just gonna give it to them. Someone's just mad as hell because they had to work and do all this silly shit that they didn't understand they had to do. Yes, I'm about the Holy Grail. Can't make it up. Um, they mad. Something about their cup is empty. There ain't nothing else in there. Stop the endless search, inner quest. This is someone who keeps going outside. They need to go within themselves. I think it's because they know what's in there. Nothing. Something about a hollow shell, a Halloween. Somebody did something on that blood moon, and then they want to act like they're innocent. You're not innocent at all. Plant yourself here. Integration, embodiment, grounded action. Crazy part around that blood moon and all that shit. I was in the sister act place, so somebody's acting like they are your sis or your bro. No, no, no. Crazy part is something about an evil ass mom. That's the problem. Like right there. They weren't evil though. They thought they was helping or some shit because they had personal problems and they was trying to find a solution. But making them miserable is not the solution. Like as a mother, I can truly sleep well at night because it's not about who I was. I'm putting away childish things. As I was a child, I spake as a child and all those things. I am a grown ass woman now. That's like me using your childhood to make you feel bad. Like what? Saying this is childish, but y'all really tune in to every tarot reader that you can find. Crazy part is I know a few of them y'all got bound, but you claiming, you know what I'm saying, you meant well. Okay, bitch. You got them locked up. Won't even let their ass out. Crazy part, if they just talk to this person instead of like they had an opportunity, these readers had an opportunity. A lot of them have heavy water placements, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or potential Taurus with Scorpio's opposite, Pisces, potential Virgo with the opposite, Cancer, Capricorn, potentially opposite. Someone is equally balanced. Like there's nothing you can do about that person. Like if your mother or father was a water sign or earth sign, it's in you. So that's what protects you, for example. Or you may have maybe two Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo spots, and this is why they look at your chart or something like that. Something about the great mother coming out simultaneously with the wastelands. I'm telling you, somebody's taking someone's femininity and fucking it up. This could be a woman trying to control a man, or it looks like that's a woman. They really are the opposite, LGBTQ plus. And I'm gonna say it. I'm sorry. Oh, so you coming for us? Didn't know. It's the fact that somebody we can't help that they might disguise themselves and then portray this and that and the third, and that's not who they is. Or they lied to this other person. That's why they even in what they in. Somebody they do not want you fucking with someone because they on that same bullshit. Because somebody else, hmm, let's just say that's an Adams family, and that's on the damn Adams in my family due to taking Julia Ann Adams from her mother Naomi in Bertie County to Palo Alto plantation. Something about the tall sticks, Rwanda, cut the tall trees. Like I don't fucking get what that shit actually means. Anyway, the point I'm trying to get at is somebody was even trying to manipulate someone's mother's energy when she loves this child to death. It's just certain shit she didn't even understand what the fuck. See, that's the child you shouldn't have been fucking with. The child within is at the bottom. Something about this was the wrong one to the sun. Woo! So SUNSON, it don't matter. The book of Jeremiah talks about the daughter of Zion and the son of Zion. Someone's an Aphrodite, or how you say it, where they was born with both, and they want to proclaim, no, I'm everything. Nigga, that's in your world over there. If they don't want to fuck with you, you can't stop them from not. See, this is why someone ain't fucking with you. They see it. They don't want to do shit with you. You over here, you probably manipulated the love of their life or some shit like that. Like, no, because that ungrateful mother sent this ungrateful child. That's greedy as a motherfucker. Sustainability, slow down, tend to your garden. They minding their business. A mother, a great mother was minding their business one day and ricky all these goddamn problems. Moms, I want y'all to know you are protected, especially if you and your child has forgiven each other and moved forward. You don't have to worry about this child not avenging you in a way of defending you, not avenging you like seeking vengeance, but defending you in a source of, somebody, they love you, all right? I don't know who this child is, but they love their mother, they real mother, not that I want to be your mom, so I manipulate your life and then you're going to have to come to me and then I'm still going to treat you fucked up. And this could be someone's femininity and they're a man with this mind your fucking business because you don't know what it's like to be a mom. Okay? All right, pumpkin? Over here crying and praying and all this shit and ain't nothing growing. It's probably somebody who wants to be a woman. If you want to, that's on you. Like, I still would love you the same. I'm just saying all this hate towards this one, trying to manipulate the issues and not understanding what you should have accepted that was fucked up on your end is weird. I'm responsible for what I'm responsible for, right? No one can help me on Judgment Day, right? Okay, so the same fucking difference. Somebody, the soul contracts and stuff, that shit is just okay. I get what you mean of practicalities of it, but the spiritualness of it, of why someone is so strong in this, is because now somebody, okay, joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. Something about the sun, the child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, tenderness. A Scorpio or other water sign, or someone with these heavy aspects or earth sign, or consider themselves an earth angel or something like that, they could have lost a child because it's affecting someone else's happiness. The universe is seeing that. All this person had to do was just move forward, love their mother, love their father, their sister, brother, uncle, auntie, etc., cousins, friends, neighbor. Somebody was just really on demon time with somebody. They want you to share something with them so bad, but they don't deserve none of it. They don't even deserve to even look at your kids in the eye. Some of y'all, your kids be on the internet and they be trying to harvest their energy that way. This is why a lot of parents don't allow their kids to be on the internet or their tablets and shit for a certain amount of time. You're doing a good job. Okay? You're doing a good job. Let's not keep our kids shielded, from life, but when you know something ain't right, you be on it. But that doesn't you do it in a way where people know, like, I'm not being rude, I'm just saying And at the end of the day, these are your children. Some of you just need to watch who you have kids with, because sometimes the other person don't see what you can see, and this is the problem. This is why God allowed you to be this great mother or this great father through your femininity. But I'm gonna just say this. You could feel like I was saying that about you. So something about this, it tried to come out. Um, I think a child is gonna have the guts to walk away from all y'all, who's been spiritually chosen and who was practically chosen. Because I don't think they can trust none of you. Something about the four corners. Something about healer corner message. Saw the King of Hearts at the bottom. So, yeah, somebody. I think this person don't want to be with someone because they see that they was gonna be with them just for clout. They was just gonna be with someone just for clout or something like that. 1147, 1147 could be significant, or 7411 could be significant. Page 1147 in the New Translation is the Book of Ezekiel. Something about an easy kill. Someone gave their last rose. It could have been a Sag. Wow. Yup. Someone did something on the first month of the 11th. Period. Something about a sneaky fox trying to swipe someone's shit. But they didn't have the key. So they decided to use something about a heart thing. Okay, so someone has the keys to the city, or like they can go to certain things that others can't, with heart, CBD, cardiovascular disease, something about check your recent CBD cases or all of them. Um, something about bills paid because of this or whatever they try to do. Something about Magic Man, Woman, Alien, Draco, etc. 714. Go down, Moses. Assist thy seeds. Give the innocent what they need. Bills paid, extra money. Applications approved. New keys. New home. New car. Healthy body. Somebody's trying to see if some shit they did is going to work. That they did on the new moon in of Cancer, Capricorn. No wonder they both came out at the same damn time and shit. Cause the full moon in Capricorn, y'all about to see, or you gonna get some clarity about someone who think they the goat or some shit. Someone could be Sag, cuss Capricorn. They keep sending people your way to make you feel bad about some shit that really ain't your fault. That's why shit is happening to them, unfortunately. So the new moon in Capricorn verifies this. 111. So something about the new moon in Scorpio. Like I said, heavy water placements, heavy whatever. Someone is not a water sign, but heavy water. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Because the opposite of Capricorn is Cancer. So these motherfuckers was added literally the 17th of July. All the way to the full moon in Cancer, which was around the full moon in Leo. Someone could be a Leo, Cancer, Capricorn. What the fuck? Someone just did not want an issue to resolute. Something about the C-Rab replica, they wanted to keep you down. Someone was suggesting things that could help, but they didn't want you to have any kind of success. That key, okay, I believe the full moon and Leo card in the Moonology deck says confidence is your key to success. Or is that the new moon? The new moon in Leo was August 16th, coming out of Leo into Virgo. So some of y'all, this could be about a Leo and Virgo, and they don't see how they hurt you, but they love trying to argue a claim that you gonna overcome and see way past, way past. Someone wants to act like we have a right, I have a right, I did this with you, and da 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 da. They don't have no right because they was not with you. See, this is what the other person knows. So I hope they know that that's a battle they're gonna have to fight on their own because they wouldn't even help you. But it's kind of like having a baby or being with child, or you have something on the inside that you want to let out, like an idea, really an idea, and somebody just they don't get it. They don't get it. Some about 14, 44. Someone could be saying 44. And that same reader, Linda, shout out to you, Linda, with the recent Sagittarius video. Some about 44. Somebody just mad. The key nearby is a certain augury of success. But surrounded by unlucky cars, some about procrastination is illness. Someone wants you to procrastinate. Something about you're getting out of procrastination. Something about your hard work. hmm Yeah, keep going. Whoever you are, whatever this idea is, I dare you to keep going. I dare you to try it. I dare you to see what it is. Not all ideas should be tried. This is literally for the collective who, I mean, I'm not here to make someone feel like they're always wrong. We all got a bit of a hand play in that. But what I will say is if y'all are willing to overcome things and get through it, then whoever they have against you can't really prosper themselves. So the full moon in Capricorn, the new moon in Gemini, and the new moon in Pisces. I don't know which one comes first in that order, but I really need y'all to be prepared for it. And the full moon in Scorpio. So full moon in Scorpio, full moon in Capricorn, new moon in Gemini, new moon in Pisces. These are the moons that y'all need to really like some kind of routine or something because somebody's on some bullshit. Like save money. It might be a little difficult or something like that, but save your money. You will literally thank yourself later. I'm just giving you suggestions. Especially if you are getting uh, if you're walking into I'm getting a new job, a better thing, aim for that. Like really crunch time for that. For real. Okay? So excuse me. Belching. Somebody growing. Alright. We're gonna get up out of here and I love y'all deeply. Like, comment, and share. And I will talk to y'all another time. See ya.